will you do?
Alright, well, since shit's been blowing up in the splody room, I'm just gonna go right back up here.
I believe that is the course of action you were taking when we last
Yes.
met. Yes.
So I'm gonna go around that corner and I'm gonna hide.
Fair enough. The action passes to you, Saren. Lock and load.
Yeah, I'll cover everybody's retreat, why not? Start by the reload. Guess I should just use.
As you guys are doing stuff like that too, like using the macros and things, let me know if that resolution thing happens again, because it happened in when we tried our attempt at Tomb of Horrors, I think it was, and then I turned off this UI, and I don't think it happened after that. So, FYI. So a successful hit comes from the corner of the hallway through the door and into the flesh of this creature. A chemical zombie, no less. And it is damaged for 11. And piercing damage. Your bullet flies through it and sticks in its flesh. Gurn. I believe those effects on you are they from a crit effect, fail effect? You rolled the dice, maybe.
I believe so. He left after the end of the last roll.
Yes, I do recall now. And no one faulted you for it.
I couldn't take it anymore.
It was the right choice. If the game's gonna fuck with you, you gotta fuck with it back.
So I don't remember the zombie being here. It just sprouted up.
I believe you guys had examined, the way this kind of happened is you guys had examined this bubbling vat of stuff, and they popped out of there. But that
one, right?
But this one is dead, and then I believe the disturbances in the room sometime shortly after this one came bubbling up.
Okay. Well, let's throw a bottle of sunlight at him. Come on, big money. Fuck.
Mary, how do I join this encounter? Can I roll for initiative? Yep, can you add me? I guess is Hideki as well?
Yes, we will. We'll pull you in here.
There you go, Gurn.
That's it. Lock and load. Short bow.
Pew pew.
With the short arrow. So you inflict 4 damage on this guy. And let's see what he will do here for you. Ooh. Well, this thing slowly crawls out of this barrel and sloshes his way across the floor, slowly at you, raising a fist, strikes at you. Arrow stuck in his forehead. You, however, nimbly dodge out of the way and cause this thing to become off balance, and he is now off guard. Caught by his failure, it passes to Vemgard. Vemgard, what will you do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Language.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting out of here. And look at.
I gotta start doing better. These kids are turning a little foul mouth somethings at school.
I look at Krillin and ask him to come over here to give me a potion, and that's the end of my turn.
All right,
I
Krillin.
respond when I'm not in the initiative order, so
Krillin responds to this by leaping into combat. Hideki turns. Wait, why aren't you turning? Let me turn this. Is this mod off? Hold on. Or do I just not?
you got the battle medicine debuff, Logan, right now?
Yeah, I can't get battle medicine.
There we go. Hideki turns and says, I'm trying to get in on this too. You guys roll initiative. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to fix this guy. Take him out. Hold on. Burp, burp, burp. Alright, so Vemgard, you ask him for a potion?
Yeah, my 3 actions was just to move.
Alright. Krillin, will you give him a potion?
Let me see if I got any on.
But you're on fire, Vemgard. Roll your recovery there. See if you patch yourself out. You do so successfully.
There we go.
I don't have any potions on me. Sorry to step, man. Fuck.
Alright, I pretty much just going to wait here until the combat's done then, boys.
I have 3 potions, so I can give you at least 1.
Where's the doorway here? Oh, he's not in the door. Okay.
It's right where Vemgard is blocking. No.
So, 5.
Give me it now.
20, 25, 30. Wait. Am I going there? 840.
Yep.
Then, let's see. Okay, so that's 2 actions to move to that spot. Let me see this guy. Then, what are those debuffs on him right now?
He's flat-footed, he's slowed, and he is, well, flat-footed is on there by that dice symbol is showing that the fumble's what put it on there.
Okay, cool. Then I guess I'm just gonna attack him. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Yeah, I've noticed, I don't know if we've just not noticed that, or if it's a new thing, but when an effect gets applied by the fumble, it has that little dice symbol under it.
Okay.
You see how it's like
Okay.
green and red, right? Like it's a positive or negative
Yeah.
crit effect.
Hey Mary, is there some kind of setting to allow us to hover over the status effects and for it to tell us?
Do you not when you target something, let's see. Let me look on the little camera guy here. Oh, I'll look and see. I thought you guys saw it like I did. So when I click and target somebody, it puts their status effects like up here. Like up here in the corner, and I can see them. They actually just improved it because it used to be way over here next to the like chat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hero point that that set of attacks. I'm gonna roll again. for both mine attacks. That's better.
But generally, that shield is one you should see a lot. That's flat-footed, off guard. All right.
And I'm gonna, I'll knock this guy back to here. This is 10 feet, I guess. To this vat, whatever this cylinder thing is.
All right. He slides back and smacks up against it. Well, let's see. Oh, I can't take him off grid, so he's gonna go right there. He can't go like in that vat. That's it.
Yeah, that's 3.
All right. You hear the muffled sounds of battle and are roused to meet the occasion. What will you do, sir?
Alright. Is handing people things out of your inventory an action? It's in my counted as consumables.
I mean, yes,
Oh,
it would be an interact to hand it to him.
All right.
So just one. If it's like an equipped thing, like a you have
I'll
it
step to the
about
door,
your person.
hand him one of the potions.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to do that? Like,
Which one is it?
So there's actually a
I don't have to
thing.
move characters or items.
Hold on, I just saw a thing that's a new feature of Foundry, but it might not be in this UI. Well, anyway, what are you trying to give him? I'll do it.
2 of my moderates for healing potions.
Doop, doop, doop. 2 of them?
Please and thank you.
2 of them.
Do you have a lesser healing potion in your bag? Or like on you? Vemgard? You greedy bastard. It's next to your shrinking potion. Alright, I gave him the 2.
Alright, let's see. Fun. That's 25 feet, so I think I could move to about
The crook of the hallway.
yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah, Saren, did you see my message on Discord?
I just did. What the fuck?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Okay.
I haven't grabbed it off the drive yet, but I did notice you sent me that today. Thanks.
I was talking about the one where he was announcing taking a shit to all of us.
I thought we established that that's all PMI, but
And you
Alright.
found me the Traveler handbook.
oh, cool.
Just remember to donate to Z Library. Alright,
I might
so
actually.
you are exhausted? Yeah, I mean, I kid, but I mean, if you're gonna give money to something, why not? Surely it's not being used for any illicit purpose. Certainly they come by all their storage and bandwidth by 100% legal means.
Of course.
It's not a warehouse in Russia somewhere. Drez, what will you do, sir?
Let's see here. Make sure that I've got my gun actually out. I do. Doesn't look like it's loaded, so I'm gonna reload it. And then I'm just gonna continue waiting here to see what everyone else is gonna do about the exploding guys, because they're gonna explode.
Fair enough.
Wait, these zombies explode?
Yeah, that's why I ran away, because they started exploding. on me.
I was kind of wondering, Krillin, why you were running toward both the zombies.
You can't hear them over the sound of the water rushing around this place.
Hey, we got a bidet now. I'm living the high life, guys.
And as long as you hit and knock him away, that works great.
Well,
Yeah, he's slowed and knocked away, right? So does he explode on death or just like if he touches you?
Death.
Okay, that should be fine. I'll just
And like you can retreat and let somebody finish him off from range if you need to.
What's the radius on that explosion?
I don't know, but there's a lot of chemicals in there that we should just get out of there, because that's how I got a lot of my damage from.
Well, I'll reload and shoot the guy and hopefully just kill him right now.
I wonder if we can just like lock the door behind us, run out.
I
and
was
lock the
thinking,
door.
if y'all want to run out and try shutting the door, maybe we could just move on. But I don't know; they might follow.
I'm gonna hero point that.
okay. A hit?
I want to kill it. I want to crit this guy.
Okay.
That was a 4. All I need is a 7 or higher.
There you go.
Hoping it just blows up and is dead.
Alright, you stuff your round with a little extra something and blow this thing up.
Apologize if the room blows up and kills us all.
Well, I'm close to max health. Hopefully that's enough.
Indeed, the zombie blows apart before your very eyes. I mean, it looks like it's catching all 4 of y'all. Let's see. This guy right here is going to cause you to do that basic reflex save.
All 4.
Well, I guess you're alright, because you are behind a wall. And you're alright, because you're behind a wall. That's why it's not colored.
I crit anyway.
Well, that's why it's not blue, right? It's in the circle, but it's not blue, because of the wall. Yeah. But the blast is so powerful, the wall... No. That's OSR. Alright, so you guys are splashed and sprayed with a douse of chemicals that burns and stings your skin. But you were expecting it, as Gurn experienced it before, and Krillin was informed by Saren. So you only take a paltry 12 damage as this thing meets its end and is permanently destroyed, ending the encounter successfully, for which you will receive, let's see, what were these guys? Let me click him. Disappear. You guys are 9, right? In this game. So you guys will receive 60 XP for killing these innocent creatures.
What are we at now?
I think
Should be 440.
I think I was updating you pretty good. I don't know, Hideki, if I updated you.
I'm at 440 now,
You're
so.
good, yeah. I was doing something. So these things surprised you, but proved to be just a trivial nuisance. This room, however, seems somewhat hazardous. The gas of all kinds, just seems to be mixing in unregulated, unmaintained levels. You probably don't want to light a cigarette in here.
Fireball.
That, Your Honor, is why we are not terrorists, but just idiots.
So you all lose any conditions like off guard that you may have had. Let's see. And otherwise are free to move about the cabin, as it were. Again, reminding you, you are on the sub-level 1, led down here by Gloriana to fix the valves so that you may proceed further into this place. So far, well, you all entered, for those of you guys that, missed a few before we all took a little break. You guys entered through this room right here where I'm pinging. This room was like a hatch type of a room with a ladder that y'all crawled down through, and then out this door. Well, climbed. And then down through here into this control room, fought some fog race while she managed the levers. Came down into this room, found this room full of gas and such and so forth. And then out of the vat sprang the foes just vanquished.
Alright, should we gather up and heal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Control room.
Control room, okay.
So, are you wishing to barricade yourselves in here and rest for a full rest? It is in the morning, so if you rested now, it would be evening of the same day.
I don't think we need rest. I think we just need heal up a bit.
Well,
Fair enough.
if we run into any other undead shit, I blew my wad of reagents, so I can't craft anything else.
Speaking of your wad, let me know if the crafting is not working the same, because I had a couple things on that seemed redundant for like crafting helpers, but I don't think they were doing anything with your potions and stuff. Let me know though if something is not doing what it was doing before. I tried to, I did what we said I was gonna do. I went and I turned off all the mods, and then I added the ones I knew were pretty critical back. The only ones I really left off, I think we were all over the effects, the sparkly effects and things. That was fun for a minute, but it kind of got tedious. Most of them just went off once and didn't play anyway. So anyway, it was a big source of lag and such. So let me know if it's not working like it was, because I have a hint of an idea of which mod might be off that should be on. That was doing crafting. So yeah, I wasn't trying to pigeonhole you into resting. If you just wanted to come in here and heal for a moment.
Well, we're probably going to need one rest before we get out of this whole building. It's how much do we think is left?
Yeah.
Because I think we're probably going to need one more rest. So we may as well do it now.
Yeah,
And this is the control room where we could actually barricade it.
relatively safe area.
Relatively, yeah. It would take a lot to break the doors in and come after us right now. But
Yeah,
Those
but the
things
fog
from
guys
walls.
came in through the windows.
Then
yeah,
I
but did we
will
kill
say.
the fog guys?
Do
No,
we
they
know for
ran
sure there
away.
aren't any other fog
Well,
guys?
so to this reminding you, this control room is submerged, right? So these windows are it's like an aquarium, right? They were looking out into the water, and they they manifested through the glass itself, and just like they did before in the apartment. They just out of the air itself, right?
Okay, so start looking for a vacuum cleaner that we can use against the fog guys in case they spawn.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, I was going to say then, if we're doing that metagaming wise, I only had one spell that I used. Still have 3 spell 3 out of the 4 spells.
How is that fucking metagaming? That's your actual
Well,
character has that many spells, dude. What are you doing?
I don't know how.
Is there
That's
any of them gust of wind?
The metagaming is the way you said it. You should have been like, I, Vemgard, have 3 spells left.
Metagaming is having
Me,
that-
me not sure. Me can't count very good. Me went to Canadian
Oh,
school.
well, that is true.
All right, so trolling aside, so who are you guys rolling heels, or how are you? What are you wanting to do? Just we'll figure out the time and let the rolls happen, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, I guess Logan can heal us if we're not gonna rest.
Yeah, but Gurn definitely needs a rest though, or else he's just gonna be shooting his fucking bow through this whole thing.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
I got 3 lightning, 3 fire.
But do you
But
have to long rest for your for
Yeah.
that? You have to. Yeah. Okay. And that Vemgard, was that was for you, or you do more
No,
than one person?
That was for 4 people.
You do everybody.
So me, yeah,
You and who else?
3 other.
The 3 worst injured.
Yes.
Am I included in that? If not, I can just do my own heal.
Well, I'm going to do another heal anyways.
Oh, okay.
I'm down, so.
80. I mean, neither one of you. I'm gonna split the difference, because if he gets 16, he's fully healed, which leaves 18 for you, which makes you fully healed. Okay, you did another one, so that's, you really just need to heal yourself after that point.
Yeah.
And that's, what's that, 20 minutes or so, right?
20 minutes
Because you
so
got
far.
the thing,
Yep.
yeah.
But are we going to be resting for Gurn?
Well, like I say, I got 6 bombs left, but they may not be effective.
Well, I'm just thinking if we trek on a little bit further down, I know we're endangering of not having a good rest point like this, but then we can trek over a little bit more, cover a little bit more ground, and then even come back here.
How about this?
Do a little
One we
recon.
rest, one
Yeah.
we choose. One we rest, 2 we don't rest. How's that? The gods have decided.
Alright, so, hour, 1,
did
2,
you flip
3,
a
4,
coin?
5, 6, 7, 8. Did you just do D2?
Yeah, just type in R1, R back.
Oh, I see.
Is there a D3? Let's see. It's R slash R.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh,
Oh.
I had Krillin selected. Alright, so I took 8 hours from the clock, so everybody click your rest button. And that should take care of spell slots and other things. Now, keeping in mind that we have refreshed our mods and also, Foundry has incorporated all of the core changes, which should be imperceptible, because they've said, FYI, or to remind, they're not going to put in any game changing changes until the books are like live. So it's remastered, but really it's only changing like the terms of stuff until they make it, official. So let me know if anything's weird. That's cool. How did it let you do that?
There's a button on the character sheet for daily preps.
Oh, that's dope. Y'all want to click that? Oh, I see now. The coffee mug.
Yeah. It also lets you do anything.
That's
like,
Where is it?
yeah, that's new. It's right next to the rest. Click it.
I don't have any daily preparation.
Well, you can still click it and eat a ration.
It doesn't let me do that either.
Where are you? I don't even see you on the map.
You kicked me out again?
Did I
I'm
delete?
underneath,
Oh.
down here. You were layered.
Yeah, it's the little coffee. Yeah, what happens? Doesn't get wrecked, son.
What?
You know what? It actually says that. Get wrecked.
You don't have any rations?
You don't have any rations. That's why it's not doing it.
Okay. Someone give me a ration.
So you're starving to death.
Get to hunting, bitch.
Someone else. I don't need one.
Isn't there well, I know there's a thing in D&D, right, where they don't need to eat and drink?
what?
Are you talking about the good berry spell?
Or yeah,
Oh.
no. There's a thing with it's like a racial thing. They don't need to sleep. At least it's one of those things.
I think it's
Yeah, I think-
only sleep.
I think it's D&D where they don't need to sleep, and then they need a ration, but not as often or something.
Right? Yeah, it's got to be, bro. And they're elves, man. Get wrecked.
I'm not sure if that ever made it over to Paizo's thing, but good.
All right, so rested and refreshed. You guys are ready for adventure. What will you do?
Yeehaw!
You were undisturbed during your rest, assuming you fortified this control room. You were lulled to sleep by the peaceful, visages of the underwater life as it floated about out the window.
Weird question. Could I infuse reagents? I could just give you some of those too, right, Gurn?
No, they're infused with part of you, so
Oh, is that how it works?
your co-gem's not gonna work for my shit.
Shit. Okay, never mind. Back to it. Where are we going, guys?
A bunch of doors down south.
Yes, you do have quite a bit of this place. Like I said, when y'all entered through here, you went straight to the control room guided by Miss Button, and then you delved south into this hallway, and this was the first room that you decided to open. There are what appears to be 4 smaller rooms in the south of this complex, and then 2 doors beyond that you have not explored, here by Gurn and up here by Vemgard.
I move about stealthily.
I stand right behind Saren with triangle, just playing.
What?
Just go with it.
A triangle.
I forgot what the big,
The war gong.
yeah, Wargong or,
Go charge it in there like you did last time. It didn't do anything bad at all.
oh yeah.
You didn't almost die.
Breach on 3. Okay, we're not playing Rainbow Six.
That's what happened last time, right? If I recall correctly. You
Actually,
charged into that
I
room.
love that idea. Everybody get in front of a door. I'm playing now.
Yeah.
Are we going up or down? North?
You're all breaking into these rooms simultaneously. Holy shit. Okay. So, Krillin decides to just walk on into a room here. And turns around and runs right back out.
Well, I guess I'm going to walk back in this room with where the fire things were.
Okay. And light a
They do
smoke.
Yeah, they do a perception check to search around the room and see if we missed anything.
You certainly can. As you look around this room, you notice, of course, the network of tanks and pipes that have just all manner of valves spewing and spouting that's causing, the dangerous condition. As you scan around it, you can kind of trace some of the lines, and you think you see the necessary valves needed to essentially render this room safe.
Right, well, I will start turning the correct
Shut
valve.
this down.
All right. I was going to say, you also notice that there seems to be quite a bit of safety mechanisms built into this room. And you see that there's a lever, essentially, that you could also dislodge, which would engage the safety mechanisms.
Yeah, let's start with the lever. Where's that? Or do I have to do anything?
Well, no, I mean, you could, yeah, it is in the room here.
I don't need a
We're not
roll or
talking
anything.
quarantine measures.
No,
here.
not for the lever. It is, it's a safety lever, so it's meant to be easily triggered.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll
you pull
take
it.
the lever off.
All right. So let's see. Well, the little macro is not going on. Well,
if it's a finger or button.
well, no. So it's just supposed to change the map. So this room becomes suddenly drenched in water as sprinklers engage all throughout the ceiling, and this room is essentially rendered inert from any kind of fire or explosive anything.
So
But-
that didn't negate the need to.
But you guys are
turn all the
now
valves?
soaking wet. Do what?
Does that negate the need to turn all the valves? Or
No,
turn
the
all
gas and all that is still going, but the whole room is now just drenched in water.
Well, then I'll
You
go
want
into
to? You want?
drafting to turn more of the valves.
Well, if you want to disengage those, it's a disable device check right here.
Okay. And I will yell for our resident rogue to come in as I tried the first time. So 13 or better I need.
I mean, just walk in there where you just set off sprinklers in the danger explodey room.
Well, there's no more danger to exploding.
You hope.
Oh. Hey, I didn't aid you. Oh, there you go. It's supposed to be private. My bad.
Well, it's supposed to be first, but Gurn achieved the feat without your assistance. His
Was
thievery.
there only one? I thought we were gonna have to do all three.
His thievery proving. Well, no, you have disengaged in the correct sequence to render the gas back to its regulated levels, so it's not just spewing and leaking and pooling and clouding in this room. And yes, you are now both equally wet and tired.
And then the room is now safe. We don't have to turn the other valves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The disable the device is essentially you flip them in the correct order. Yeah.
So now we can turn that valve off and turn the water off.
Well, you don't see a way to disengage the sprinkler system. Ostensibly, it's going to run until the water is tapped out that's in it.
Okay. All right. Mission accomplished, guys. And then look for treasure.
You go right ahead.
I highly doubt there's going to be any, but you never know.
There is none. You only see a quite a mess. I mean, this room is obviously some kind of intricate filtration device, and whatever has happened here has gone. Everything has gone quite awry. And yes, other than spending a very significant amount of time and effort to somehow scrap out the whole room, there's nothing really of value that you can find and take away.
Okay. Well, then I tell everybody go and open another door. Come on, Vemgard, go kick open the door.
I'd like to check. Nah, I ain't checking nothing. Boom. I'd like to kick down the door.
Okay. You do so, and immediately a spear flies in your face. Oh wait, no, that's Tomb of Horrors. So, you seem to have found what is quite simply a dorm, a bunk, a barrack for the technicians who would normally be about this place working the hydroforge. You can surmise from the story Gloriana has told you, plus the atrocities you have witnessed thus far, that these technicians are what served for the necromancer's fodder in turning them into zombies. So these bunks and dorms are not in use at the moment. After spending 8 hours sleeping on the cold control room floor just recently, you are a bit perturbed to find these at this moment.
I blame Vemgard.
Can I do the standard check for people in beds, aka stab beds, just to make sure, or is there no visible people?
No, well, the covers are pulled back. Yeah, these are seem to be long deserted, but you can definitely check the room. That is well within your might.
Let's see. It should be.
Don't forget to do it blind like I always do.
You notice a small foot locker in this room, but nothing else seems to jump out at you. Everything else seems to be just, storage of clothes and things.
Is the foot locker locked?
It does not appear to be.
Like, carefully open it.
A spear hits you in the face. No.
Who traps a foot locker?
You open it up, and inside you see 40 gold. It is in the footlocker, shining right there in front of you.
And no one else needs to know.
Do you pick it up?
Yep.
Alright.
Already added.
As I'm looking in the door.
Okay, you added it yourself? Don't do that. I got you, though.
Fine.
You see him pocket the gold out of the footlocker just as you step in the room and begin to look around.
And I just say, oh, I see how it is. Two-way split.
Fine. Your terms are agreeable, good sir.
I'm not gonna lie, I see that through the. Oh, no, Saren's back in there now. Never mind.
Alright, then I casually walk out with a little heavier pocket.
As you do, a spear hits you in the. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you see a hole in the wall, don't put your fucking hand in it.
What?
We
I
played
haven't
Tomb of
played-
Horrors. I stuck my hand in a hole in the wall and it just took my hand off.
Doesn't
much
seem
fighting
like
in
the
Tomb of
wisest
Horrors.
thing to do. No.
Well, there's so much fighting going on. I had to make it interesting.
Anyways, Gurn, you want to open the door, or you want me to?
Have at her.
Well, there's enough doors for us to do the Monty Hall problem.
Oh,
Let's just cause an issue and open 3 doors at once.
let's do it. They're all probably dorm rooms.
Not this one.
As we all pick a door and open it.
All right, you all fly open the doors, and yes, the rooms in the south all appear to be quite the same, just the technicians' dorm rooms that you identified a moment ago. However, Gurn peers northward into a room where water seems to be collected into pools and is undergoing some sort of process by which clockwork mechanisms and filters are engaged. There are, large pipes and things moving out in and out of this area. And you notice that the catwalk here goes forward 20 feet or so, and then seems to turn immediately to the right, to the east.
Head out on the catwalk and
Okay, as you are doing that, Hideki is looking about this room and notices another footlocker.
Open it up.
You see just about the same amount, another 40 gold. Must be something like the weekly amount of pay that these guys receive. Do you pocket it?
Before I pocket it, I would like to look behind me to make sure I'm not about that halfway split it again, then pocket.
Deception roll.
Deception?
Well, yeah, like sleight of hand. So deception.
So, deception and not thievery.
Well, right, because you're trying to hide that you're doing it. You're trying to be deceptive,
Alright.
not stealing it from the empty chest. And let's see, who is in there with you? The most perceptive motherfucker.
Looks like I'm about to have to go halfway.
Oh, you successfully cover yourself and turn around and tell Drez, nothing in this one. And he suspiciously believes you. Very thinly believes you.
When I did a perception roll in my room, whatever.
Is this to do what I think it is?
Perhaps.
So Hideki, you feel a slight tug, but imperceptible to you.
Hey,
And
I'm gonna
you no
keep
longer
doing
have the
something.
40 gold coins in your pocket.
Drez, why? We could have gone halfway.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. My
He clearly knows something is afoot.
No, exactly.
While they're
What
in
I'm
there
talking
arguing,
about.
did I find anything in my room?
Let's see, where were you at? 22. Yes,
roll?
you notice that there is a more significantly adorned footlocker in this room, and it is locked with an average lock.
I will do the thievery check to unlock it then.
Yes, so an average lock requires 4 DC 25 checks. 4 successful DC 25 checks.
You want them public or blind?
Yeah, either way, I mean they public. I just
Really
told you
matter,
the
right?
DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you successfully engage one part of the lock.
Was that a crit?
You successfully engage another part of the lock. Is that a crit? You guys really did learn how to count in that Canadian school, did you? All right, you slip on the third one and do not engage the lock. So you have half of it engaged. You slip on your fourth attempt and further goof. Alright, however, you come back with a vengeance and engage the remaining 2. And inside of this foot locker, you find 40 gold pieces, but also a potion of flying is staring back at you from inside this thing.
Well, I'll take the potion of flying and then I tell everybody, hey, I found 40 gold.
Yeah, with the 40 gold.
Are you able to take from that? Should be.
Is someone on top of me right now?
Well, but the thing is right here. Can you just click it?
When I slide it, it says I'm not allowed to move it to this character. Is Hideki on top of me or is that... Yeah.
I think everyone's on top of you.
Everyone move out for a second.
Well, can you
You
click?
all get your share of the gold.
Does it not show you the button to just loot it?
I'll just take it all. It says loot at the top, but it will not allow me to click it.
Well, no. So when you have it selected on the left hand, is there a button that says loot selected token? I think that will take all of it from it. Or here, he moved now. I'll just drop it on you.
Yeah, if it works now. I'll split the gold with everybody though.
There you
No, I
go.
won't even take my share.
Well, just you could take it for right now and then
Okay.
distribute it later, like Robin Hood. So I'm gonna add it to you.
Okay.
All right. All right. You pilfer that locker. You guys have walked out onto this catwalk and have gotten a clearer view of this room. It seems to be some sort of filtration mechanism, is what you recognize, Gurn. And you notice that there's a platform that extends out
Okay, good.
over the falls here and kind of goes. It's like an observation deck here, connected to the filtration baths, as it were.
So do you mean we have to take a little turn on the catwalk?
On the catwalk.
Yeah, on the catwalk.
Yep.
You want to do a little turn on the catwalk.
Hey, did you, man, hey, listen, I'm not a fashion guy, but I saw this shit on Reddit. Did y'all see this? There was this fashion show, and this chick came out naked, right? And they sprayed her, like with like a dude doing a popcorn sealing or something, and they sprayed this goop all over her, and they're like forming it and spraying it, and like by the time they got done and it dried, it was, fabric. It was a dress.
Did they do this while she was walking, or did she come out
Oh
and
no,
stand
she
still?
stood still. Yeah, that would have been even
I was gonna
crazy.
say if it was like while she was walking, that's damn impressive.
But then once it was like dry, and then some other chick, maybe the designer, I don't know who the designer was, came out and they like trimmed it up and situated it a little bit. Then she
They
walked, right. Yeah, it
kind
was
of 3D printed her dress.
yeah, like live with these spray guns. It was wild.
Oh, that's cool. Anywho, let's take a little spin on this catwalk. Sorry, that's my last one, I swear.
Do you shake your little tush on the catwalk?
I'll leave that one up to you.
Okay, so you guys are what? Just all piling in this room?
Yeah.
Just big.
I mean,
big
I'll let everybody else go first.
Yeah, I'll hang back here with Drez too and just.
I'll
Big-
go after Vemgard.
big fans of water filtration. Okay.
Appears to be a dead end.
From that vantage point, you can definitely see the falls and the discharge below. And the mist creates a soothing atmosphere. There are absolutely no technicians of any kind to be found where they normally would be, perhaps.
And it's just a dead end.
Big fans of water filtration system.
Just look and see if there's anything we're missing.
You notice that the pipes in this room seem to lead back into the room over here with where all the mixtures of things were happening. So the water that's getting filtered here is either coming or going into and out of this same room. That is about all you notice.
Alright. As we're walking back, I'll stand over the edge and pee into the vat.
Gross. Vemgard on his own wanders north and into the room that Krillin previously opened up, and he has found a massive cylinder tank filled with water, over which a catwalk rises and extends across to the other side and into a further passage north. Gurn falls right off the catwalk into the cistern.
Got
I did
myself.
not realize Krillin opened this door yet. I was just running all the way over here.
Unlike the water that you just have left at the waterfall and in the filtration system, this water is very still. The surface of it almost completely still, and there is a strange kind of reverberative silence. Almost, it's almost like a bubble in your ears, causing a weird silence to come over you and as you enter this room.
Can I do a perception check to see if it looks like the exact same one as the one above us?
Sure. So this is definitely, underneath that room. As you step out into the middle and take a closer look, you can make out at the very bottom of this tank the outline of a corpse. Other than that, you don't see any other creatures, swimming about in the water or anything like that. You notice that the roof above you in this room is about 20 feet, so that seems to be at least partially the distance between floors here that you've traversed.
Okay. Do we want to retrieve this body? Talking to the party. 'Cause if so, I think maybe throwing Krillin, because I don't think throwing the orc down would be a smart idea.
Wait, what are we doing?
There's a body on the bottom of this
Cistern.
stern.
Sure,
Anyone
I can
grab-
do it. What do I do here? What do I roll, Mary?
You want to see if we can fashion a hook on the end of your staff, and you can just kind of grab it like that.
If anyone's got a grappling hook, that'll do it. I think thieves' tools have a grappling.
Well, Vemgard has assessed that the tank seems to be about 40 feet deep, so you would have to dive in and swim down there.
40 feet deep.
I mean, you
How
can.
does
you
how
can-
does swim speed work again, Mary?
It's typically half your speed, but I mean you're more than capable of swimming down there.
I can make it down there, but I wouldn't be able to make it back up.
Well, yeah, sure you can.
In 3 actions.
But breath.
You can hold your breath longer than that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just
3
okay,
actions
alright.
will only be like 6 seconds, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go for it.
Okay.
I can dive down there. Do you need me to roll anything, Mary? Or
No, you jump down there, and so now while you're down here, you identify, you find the corpse, because Vemgard pointed out. While you're at the bottom, do you look around or anything? What do you do now that you're at the bottom? Do you just grab the body and check? Okay.
I'll do a perception check for anything that might be of note.
Okay. You look around, and of course, like I say, you already knew where the body was, but you spot about his person a lockbox, which you grab. You also notice that there seems to be a massive hatch here at the bottom of the tank in the southwest corner, just nearby where you are.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna swim back up with the body and then report what I found to the party once I'm.
Well, you didn't take the body, because that'd be nasty. You took the lockbox.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll take the lockbox and then go back up, and then tell them about the hatch.
Alright, do you open the lockbox now that you've got up here?
Yeah, I'll open it once we're up.
Alright, you pop it open, and as you peer inside, you see 500 gold.
Nice.
What do?
That's
You
the
take it
part.
out?
I will split that up with the party because I'm nice and I'm not a douche like some of these party members.
Alright,
You know who
so
you are.
everybody comes around and grabs 100 gold. I'll go around adding it to you. Alright, and then now that the lockbox is empty, what are you doing with it?
Is there anything else in there? Can we do a perception check to see if there's other stuff or any hidden compartments?
You thoroughly examine it and don't find any false compartments or any other contents.
Okay, let's just leave it then, guys, or do you want to take it with us?
Well,
Is the
leave
box
it.
itself worth anything?
You can try appraising it, I guess. You would know that as a thief, rogue.
It's a pretty standard lockbox. If it has a value, it's very nominal.
I think we can probably leave it, unless somebody just wants to put it in their bag of holding for later.
Just leave it.
Yeah, let's leave it.
Who stole
You
the
do
water?
notice that the bit of water that you did kind of ingest from swimming in that seemed to be very clean, which leads you to believe this must be some kind of final holding for the purification process. However, just as you were thinking it was quite refreshing, you recalled the corpse that you just left in the bottom of the tank.
Okay, and then I guess I mentioned that there's a hatch at the bottom, and I asked the party if you want me to open them. We'll open it.
Well,
And
I'd say
check it
I'm no engineer, Gurn. You're the crafting specialist. Do you think that would be a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah.
'Cause are we
Uh,
underwater?
It's an underwater hatch, right?
It is
Yeah.
underwater.
So we'd have to be fighting water pressure, and then once we open it, what's going to happen to all the water?
Yeah,
It
and
depends
then
what's on the other side.
Well, then the
if
water
it's
outside the control room.
equalized.
Too.
Yeah, can we clear out this this water somehow? And maybe just climb down there and open the hatch? I don't know. That might be the better play if we can get rid of the water.
Well, does opening the hatch get rid of the water, or does opening the hatch let the seawater in here?
Good, I don't know. That we do not know.
That's what I want. Can Gurn do a crafting roll to see if he knows what would happen there?
So you just swam through 40 feet of water. Hold on. Let me convert that for you.
About 13 meters.
Is it about 13 meters? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's 13 meters deep, and who knows how, probably just about as wide. Where are you going to put this much water?
I don't know, man. I'm just a lowly monk.
Vemgard is going to use his
Do you
grow
have sponge
power and
form?
drink it all.
Do you have sponge form? Sponge stance?
I form no.
Right. Any chance we can take a 10-minute break?
Yeah, I'm down for that. What time is it?
Yeah.
It's 2:00.
10:13.
Okay, I'll be back in 5 or 10.
Alright, here, I'll pause it for the clock.
Chelsea, let's
Yeah,
run
I'll
around.
I'm actually going to jump up and get some food.
Alright.
I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yep.
back if anyone else is.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
Just got that.
Yeah.
No, Derek, I will for sure be by your place on Saturday if you're there.
I've been saying this for 2 weeks to pick up your shit, but I told you it's mine now.
What is it?
A big foldable table and a bunch of his Pathfinder stuff.
Nice score.
Was going Tuesday, then realized that we couldn't do it right after Costco, and then kind of thinking that we were playing on Saturday or hanging out on Saturday didn't happen, and then that weekend I'm at my brother's, so I'm coming no matter what.
Alright. Well, I got your 6 boxes of Girl Guide cookies too.
Yes, and also have the money for that.
The what are they? Girl Guide?
Yeah, do you have Girl Guides in the States? It's like a Scouts for girls?
Yeah, Girl Scouts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, my daughter's in that, so. Thin Mint time.
Yeah.
My buddy that owns the smoke shop had some kids like set up outside nearby his place one time.
I read a whole article on the internet a couple years back when Colorado was the first to legalize.
Yeah,
That some girl broke the Girl Scout record for cookie sales in front of a weed shop.
dude, and I mean, and you know, it ain't even legal here. It's just people, you know, buying like vapes and pipes and stuff. I mean, it's pretty much a head shop. But anyway, yeah, dude, those kids were just slanging cookies. I think I bought 10 boxes.
Yeah, you can always tell when you get to the houses of stoners. It's like, you guys take Visa? I'm like, no. Don't take credit cards for fucking Girl Guide cookies.
I had well, my stepdaughter was in it years ago, and I went through one season, and it was pretty dope. It's pretty dope to be able to be like, all right, yeah, just fill my trunk up here. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna sell these, sure. Yep, I'm gonna sell them
Yeah, exactly.
to myself.
Alright, so we opening that door over there at Gurn?
Yeah, we definitely 10 minutes here. So, yes, door ahead of you, the Gurn is flicking open, or hatch below you. As you step into that passageway, you find some stairs going down that previously were flooded, it seems. They are wet, moist even. However, having engaged the control room levers, it is now seemingly passable down to the lowest level of the complex. You guys go in there?
Whatever happened to that goblin chick that was down here? She leave?
You betcha.
Yeah,
Still
y'all
not
sent
sure.
her. I think y'all sent her out, right? You told her that it was
Yeah,
safe to
she-
go. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ran away.
Vemgard tried to hit on her and it failed miserably and she left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that part. All right. So you guys all decided you're going down.
Let's do it.
All right. Give me a moment. Guess I could have been doing that while we were chilling here.
I assume it goes down approximately 40 feet.
Excuse me.
Perhaps. I think is
Let's
there?
not
Hold
think
on.
about it. Like, maybe if we open that valve, it floods this lower level and kills anyone in front of us. So if we run into too many people, we can retreat.
Well, it was already flooded, right? She
Oh, yeah.
she unflooded it for you. I'm trying to see. So the map shows that it's flooded. I thought there was a button here to disengage it to make it look unflooded. I'm looking for it here. Hold on a second. I think we might just have to deal with it being a little moist. I probably should have gone back and like reloaded this under the new version and all that, because it seems like our little, like my macro, they're supposed to be like macros. Y'all remember I've done it a couple times where like the floor opened up or some hatch or something.
Yeah, and the map changes.
Yeah, and they're just like not, they're like not working. It seems like I think I probably just need to load it back under the new version. It's probably been updated to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, I
new
think you
stuff.
just reinstalling it probably be fine. I like this version of Foundry.
Because I'm clicking, so here's the button. It's weird because the macro button for what I'm trying to do is in this scene, but it affects the other scene. Yeah, it's just not working. So suspend your disbelief for a moment, if you will, and pretend that there are only puddles on this floor and not actual water that you're standing. So here we go. How are you proceeding into this level? What order, I should say.
Vemgard was out front. I'll be behind him.
And then Krillin, then me, then Drez, unless Drez wants to go up there for traps.
Oh, Vemgard. Let's see. You said Vemgard, Krillin, Gurn. Is that right?
Vemgard, Gurn, Krillin, I think is what we
Okay.
said.
Yeah, I got it.
And then me and then Drez. Unless Drez wants to go in front, I don't give a shit.
No, I'll hang back.
Alright, so Drez slips into the corner right there. Hideki right there. We'll bring him along involuntarily. Boom, boom. Alright, here we go. So, as you make your way into this non-flooded passage where there are only puddles and not water. Damn macro. You notice that, everything down here is seemingly, old. It's been here for a while. There's like a thin layer of slime on everything. There's pipes crisscrossing everywhere. Alcoves just, all over. Machines that seem to be updated, changed, added to, have been here working for, years and years. There's oil dripping from just about every one of these old gears and clockwork mechanisms that are going around. This essentially seems to be, or at least this portion of this level seems to be the engine more or less of this place. And you again, it is part in the map. It is not flooded. It's just the macro that's not working. So you are not underwater. You can move. You can walk freely.
It looks more like we're in Silent Hill than a flooded basement.
Well, I think right off the bat, we all just take a look around.
Yeah. Hey, when does season 2 start for D4? You guys know?
It's like a couple weeks. Next week, October 13th.
Okay.
Was that next week or the week after?
Yeah, you gonna
next Friday.
Do it or no? We're gonna skip it.
Man, I haven't played anything in like a month or more, to be real.
What was that?
Diablo 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 2.
Random.
I figure I've got 5 years before I can start playing video games again. And everyone will be old enough. Leave me alone.
Still not even done Act 1 yet.
And then I'll start moving with stealth as well.
Okay.
I'll let all these white devils charged away. Pull out my gun and start scanning across the room and say I got your back. Spread out and see what you can see.
Well, you all examine this portion of the hall that or the tunnel that you've tumbled into, and again, you just notice the pipes and the bit of clockwork machinery. Nothing else catches your eye jumping out at you. You don't hear any sinister noises per se.
Okay. I walk down at least halfway down the hallway and then right here. Then yeah, look down this hallway.
Alright. Just as you turn your head, you see coming at you. Excuse me. COVID. No. You see COVID coming at you. No. Just as you just as you turn your head to look, you see a huge skull coming straight at you. It is the skull of what looks to be a crocodile.
Rocky, mate.
Like the whole skeleton or just the head?
The head is what comes lashing out or flying out at you. Jeez, once I get combobulated here. Alright. So, the head lashes out at you, and it hits you. Deals 20 damage, and to your terror, drags you right up to this creature. And when you get drugged over here to him, you notice that there is at least one more of these creatures nearby, and you scream to your companions, I done fucked up.
There's alligators here. Run,
Oh
folks!
my god, they're crocodiles, you hick.
I did it again.
Alright, let's get everybody. And I will roll for Hideki. Wait a minute. How come
Wait.
that didn't work? Okay, there we go.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 1, didn't I?
I don't know. Possibly. Is your perception plus 14?
Yes, it is.
Oof. So this encounter begins. Our young absent friend turns to you all and looks quite frightened and says, "What do I do, guys?" And you are all inspired to the point of getting a hero point, since you are such role models in the community.
We urge him on to charge down until he can see to the left, till he can see the alligator, and to shoot it.
Alright, so his movement being
25.
25.
He would probably use.
Wouldn't that be on his last one where he could move and strike, or is that what you were about to say?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
can't
yeah.
see where the dude is anyway, so.
He can move right here and see him with an action left. You want him to shoot? Looks like he's loaded.
And it would be his one shot, one kill would be on for the first. It's the first turn,
Right.
but he wouldn't be able to do any.
What is incredible aim? What is that? That's an action you have to do.
Yeah, it's an extra, one extra action for it, and I believe it adds to his
Yeah.
two hit.
Oh, he doesn't have his gun drawn though.
He has quick draw, so he should be able to.
Does that let you pull it and shoot it the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So Dunk. He whips that up and fires a shot. Bingo. Hits this thing. Bone dust goes flying. Let's see. He deals 20 damage to this thing. excuse me, he deals, is that right? Yes, 20 damage to this thing. It snarls and seems unfazed by this set of circumstances. Saren, how will you follow up this assault?
I think I will do something very similar.
Save me. Save me.
Let's see. Let's get some battle music.
And you can't see me now, so when I pop around the corner and fire off a shot, I would get the flat-footed on him. Or off guard, sorry. I fucking remember that.
So where are you moving?
Move 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet, so that should be to here. 30, 35. I'll target that big bitch with my one shot, one kill, and rifle shot on.
And what's making him flat-footed to you? You have a feat now?
No, because I have surprise attack.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, well, he wouldn't have been able to see me before, right? So he was unaware that I was there.
Sure.
Well, then I'm saying that I'll pop out and shoot him.
Do you have surprise attack or do you have sneak attack?
Sneak attack. So that should just makes him off.
I mean, sneak attack, if you're stepping out from behind cover, there's still a stealth check to see if you know.
I was about to say, he's going to have to see if you pass. You would have to roll a check real quick and see if he sees you, observes you as you step out. Because once you're in his like line of effect, right?
Okay, so one more stealth check then, and I can do it.
Well,
I
I didn't see you do one.
Well, that was my initiative with stealth, right?
Right,
But that doesn't count as your stealth checks.
Yeah, well, even if it did, you've now required a new one from moving into a different situation.
Yeah, so I'll roll a new one now.
Yes.
Does that go against his DC or something?
Yes. So he remains unobservant of you.
Okay.
It's also supposed to be secret, but go ahead.
Like I said, I fucked it up almost every time.
We know this.
Alright. Come on, that 20. Oh, crit. Sweet. Gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, fucking awful rolls. 2, 2, 1.
Alright, so you blast this guy, and you end up doing 64 damage to him.
That will require fortitude.
It would if he could be stunned.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know anything about it. Well, it's a skeleton, so yeah, he's fucking undead, of course. And that's the end of my turn. And I yell out to everybody behind us. It's an undead alligator. It's an undead gator, boy.
What's undead weak against again?
Vemgard, clenched in the jaws of this thing's skull, tries to scream out, "I know."
Yes, I know.
I believe force damage and good. Yeah, force
Positive.
good.
Positive, right?
Yeah.
Positive, yeah.
Force for sure, though. Force goes through all of undead shit. We found that out last a while back.
I think force is like
Force is like super
it's like everything,
good for everything.
Yeah.
All right, Gurn. What shall ye do, sir?
Well, I moved. I need to brew. I'll double brew bottled sunlight. And draw, I guess.
for 3.
Krillin.
Alright.
That's why I didn't roll it. Fuck. Sorry.
You did what?
I just realized it can't bleed either, right? It's undead bleed? I don't
No.
think so.
Well, because that's a persistent, right? It did, yeah.
Yeah.
When yeah.
Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Tangled Forest stance. I'm gonna apply that on myself. Oh. Did that work? Okay. Then I'm gonna go into Parry. Maybe where do you usually pull up the parry status from?
Is it not in the tooltip? If not, it's just you guys.
Cause it's an attribute of my weapon. But let me see if it's on here. Oh, there it is. Can I just drag it off? No, fine.
I mean, okay. Is something trying to hit you? Well, I don't understand.
Well, I can go into parry mode to gain +1 AC.
Right.
Circumstance.
What's attacking you?
Well, nothing. Yeah, I'm just preemptively using it.
Well, you okay?
That's not a reaction. You have to actually use the parry. It says you can spend a single action to position your weapon defensively, gaining a +1 circumstance bonus to AC until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how to turn it on myself.
I mean, I think we could just remember it.
Alright.
I believe in you, Krillin.
I'm totally gonna forget, but yeah, okay, well that's 3
I
actions.
mean, you're standing behind 3 people and there's not even an enemy you can see. Do you think you're gonna get attacked?
I don't know, man. These could have AoE attacks. You never know.
But
More
yes.
work with him
Stranger
swallow.
things have happened. But yeah, that's 3 with parry.
All right. We got you, Perry. Mr. Perry. Everybody remember, he's parrying. Y'all got it? All
Who's
right.
parrying?
Oh, we already forgot. You're fucked.
Even if you were going to get hit before, Barry's definitely just not going to
100%. Even if that motherfucker was standing behind you. There we go. Thank you. That's what we needed. Alright, this thing has a hold of you, my friend. I think technically it's supposed to be having you grabbed when it did that. My bad. However, he definitely is chomping down on you.
You would have to do it at an athletics check to grab, right?
Not with that strike
Oh,
that reached out and grabbed him. Yeah, so he technically should be grabbed by it now. That's how he pulled him over to him. He had him grabbed, yeah.
Does that put the creature in the grappled condition as well? Or is that different?
No, he just has him grabbed, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what it will do, and the reason I'm bringing it up, is because he's got him grabbed with his bite. So, he's not going to be able to use his bite at the moment. However, unluckily for Vemgard, his tail is free and comes whipping around, smacking him on one side. And then smacking him on the other side. And just when he's had almost enough,
Oh, give me more.
a claw reaches up and scratches him right across the face, but he pulls back in time to miss those effects. And he is relieved. to have survived the onslaught of this thing. You guys hear a strange rattling coming from behind the column. Vemgard tries to scream out a muffled watch out. Emerging from behind this column, though, is a rather large and upset looking skeletal beast. And just before you can react, Gurn, a skull comes flying out at you. You jump out of the way just in time as the skull misses you, and you step just to the side. And this thing frustratedly just growls and kind of churns and its kind of chitters as the skull crashes back down on the rest of the skeleton. Drez, where are you? You're still back in the corner over here. You hear the muffled sounds of combat, strange as they may sound, with skeletons churning about.
Like a bunch of dry xylophones. What the fuck are you guys doing? Alright, let's see. One action will get.
One action will take you far, boy.
And from here, I can target this guy. Do you want me to roll the stealth check to see if I'm noticed, or you want to roll?
From this thing here at this distance, let's say yes. You roll. You roll it is what's supposed to happen. You step into the greater tunnel here unobserved.
Alright, if you will make him extra shootable for me. Seeing that I'm unobserved, I fire off a shot.
Now you are observed. Your observation is good for 20 points of damage.
Alright, and last action, I am going to reload my gun.
Locked and loaded, it moves. Last but not least, to our friend Vemgard. Vemgard, you can attempt to escape to get out of this grab. Essentially just do an unarmed attack. If you wanted to try to use your strength instead, you could. But either one of those are valid to escape. Or you could just stay bit by this thing. It's got you essentially by, you know, like the midsection.
So what, either athletics or thievery, I believe.
Well, that's successful. So you dislodge yourself.
Okay.
Nice.
It's athletics or thievery. This one probably more properly is athletics.
And then I'm going to pull out a lesser potion and drink it, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Do it. Do it.
Oh.
There you go. You are healed. And this round turns to the next with Hideki going first. What do you want him to do?
You want him to reload, right? He hasn't done that.
He could. He is holding his gun at this point.
Or he could quick draw the katana.
That would be slashing. Would that be good with skeletons?
I think everything but bludgeoning is going to at least have resistance. But Well, actually, his gun would be bludgeoning, so yeah, his gun's probably better. His murder bet.
So reload, shoot, or
Yeah.
Yes, reload, shoot. Then move back 5, 10, 15.
oh,
Okay,
I
move
had
back.
what does one shot, one kill add? I had that on there by
That adds
mistake.
damage dice. When you roll the damage, just ignore the precision.
Which is the 2d6.
Yeah.
Damn, that was the biggest part of it. Alright, so he cracks at this thing and is oof. He does a minuscule amount of damage to this thing.
Gun 2 is bludgeoning and piercing, so whichever, if it's immune to fucking piercing, then it turns into bludgeoning damage instead. Yeah, guns are weird.
Okay.
There's like the concussive trait or whatever.
Yes, it does. Smash as much as puncture, yeah. So, this thing takes 13 damage. And he reloads, and it goes to Saren.
Start off with the reload. And then, well, now is as good a time as any. I will use okay. Fuck it, I'll just shoot normally, then I'll shoot with a vital shot. I'm gonna keep focusing on the one to the south. I swear I haven't fucking selected. Come on, rolls.
Alright, so you crack a shot into this guy and do 30 damage. And the bones go limp on the floor.
That is yell, crikey, I got one. That's on my turn.
Gurn.
Ew.
Sweet.
Solid roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So, you pop a bottle of sunshine in this thing's face. Woohoo! And it takes the full force of it. And the splash.
Not weak to it either, shit. Run, Gurn.
What else you got? Is that it?
Do another one. Nope. How many hero points though?
I need to do a dice purge here. Ice Purge.
Krillin, your parry ending. What will you do?
I'm gonna move into here for my first action. Then I'm gonna do flurry. Oh, I'm gonna do a key strike, flurry of blows.
All right. What type of damage?
Drag that onto myself. Force damage. Then I'm gonna roll flurry of blows. I'm gonna hero point that.
Oh, this guy shouldn't be flat-footed though. I'm sorry. So you actually missed the first one.
Okay.
That was Drez's made him flat-footed.
Okay. Do the second hit.
Yes, the second was a hit for sure.
Okay. And then let's have one more action. Let's see.
Did you click damage?
I clicked. It's 19 damage for the second hit.
Yeah. Why did you click that? I didn't click that.
I clicked it.
Damaged yourself.
Oh shit! Was I I'm targeting the creature though. I don't know why it damaged me.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, I'm clearly targeting it on my end here. Okay.
Alright, so yes, you smacked this thing for 19 damage.
Then I do have one more action. I'll do a recall knowledge. What would be best here, guys?
Religion's probably the best.
Okay. I'll do a recall knowledge, religion.
Okay.
Just to see what kind of just to see its weaknesses, I guess, if I can reveal that with my roll. Or whatever useful information I can gather.
So you identify this creature obviously as an undead beast, an abomination of a fell plane. It is quite clearly crocodilian in nature. You identify that it is going to be weak to anything that a living creature would be weak to, such as or it's going to be resistant, I should say, to anything a living creature is going to be resistant to, such as cold, electricity, fire, being pierced or slashed. As all undead creatures, it's going to be immune to things like poison, mental effects, or disease. Beyond that, you don't specifically know who might have created such a creature, but you are aware that such creatures need a creator. They are not natural, things that happen in nature. So wherever this creature has come from, it has a master that you can be sure is at least in the vicinity, if these things still have their power, because they tend to draw their power off of the person that rose them from the grave.
Yep. And that's 3.
Alright. As it goes to this one, he is definitely still dead, but you hear a slinking and creaking coming up just behind him, and another one of these creatures crawls up to take his place. Before he can act, though, this one, seeing a new threat, targets you, Krillin, and a skull comes flying out at you. It catches hold and drags you to him. It now has a bite on you that has you grabbed. It has you kind of by your midsection, so you have free use of your hands, your staff. In addition to the grab, it inflicts a painful amount of damage to you. When it gets close, or when it gets you close in, it brings up one claw at you and tries to inflict further pain. And it is not at a map. Ooh, you are luckily able to just dodge and squirm out of the way as this thing calms down a bit, and Drez has an opportunity to save you.
Alright, I am going to step forward to here. Going to fire again. And I'm going to reload.
Alright. Your shot rings out through this place, but it rings hollow. And you are left frustrated. And it moves now to Vemgard. Do something heroic.
I am going to run right up to this one right here that has Krillin, and I'm going to try and spell strike it.
And what spell are you imbuing?
I am going to do Deuce Flame.
You're going to do produce flame.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the water?
Oh.
We're not in the water.
All right,
Right.
sorry, yeah.
I'm wearing a
We're
hero
on
point.
puddles, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, so you attempt, but do not connect.
Oh, I said it. Sorry, hero point. I was wearing
pointing?
hero point. Yeah.
Okay. So you swing down on this thing, and you successfully hit it, and your slash leaves it with 16 points of damage. Just after your strike, your produce flame flashes all over this thing. However, its damage is reduced to 11.
Okay. That's the end of my turn, and unfortunately, I have to quickly run and let my dog out.
So, at the top of this order, this fella here moves just a little bit over into the hallway here and targets young Master Hideki and slashes out with a bite of his skull flying off of his shoulders. It connects and pulls him in, and in doing so inflicts 17 damage and leaves leaves Hideki grabbed. What would you have him do? He's holding his gun.
I think we should quick draw his katana.
Alright. So he does that and strikes.
Power attack strike.
Can he do that after? Would he have to do those two separate, right? Like quick draw strike, and then do a power attack?
It'd be just a quick draw with power attack on, so it'd take 2 actions to do it, and a quick draw is free.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So he's got to pull it out and strike. Then he would have to do a power attack separately, right?
Well, you could pull it out and in the one motion just give it extra power, right? It would just be making the attack a 2 action attack instead of a single action attack.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think he can do that, right? Because that's combining 2 things, like 2 buffs to the attack.
No, that would just be using a free action and then his attack action, right? Am I fucking up quick draw?
I mean, yes, but quick draw like dictates, like make a strike, right? So does.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're like 2 separate things. You see what I'm saying? Because that's OP. If I can quick draw a power attack, that's like 2 buffs. And I see what you're saying. Well, then it's just extra whatever. But I don't even see that.
Oh yeah, quick draw is a single action.
This counts as 2. Right, yeah. No, and it has a thing, yeah. But you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to keep 2 buffs to the one, so yeah.
Right.
I agree with you. I thought quick draw was a free action, that's all. It's not.
Yeah, no, it's a thing for you guys. So, but then the power attack, is that actually an action though?
Yeah, it turns an attack into a 2 action attack.
And it's a 2 action, yeah. So he could do so he could do that after, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he does just that. Yes, that's what we want to do. Without objection.
Yeah.
So here comes his quick draw. Ooh, he just misses. Yeah, he could. Quick draw. He's got both or all 3. So he connects. And he does 15 damage, and it is unable to bleed. And then he queues up a power attack. So let's click that. Boom, boom. Ooh, and he hero points that.
Yeah, may as well.
And he hero points that.
What does the group think? I'll use all 3 of his in the one turn?
Well, we still got about an hour left. He might want to save at least one of those.
Maybe hold on to that last one.
Alright, so hanging his head in defeat and grabbed by a skeleton. Saren, who will you save?
Seeing him going through all that shit, I'll try to save Hideki, I guess.
Alright.
Use vital shot, I guess. I'm trying to load my gun and it's not reloading. It says I have no reloadable weapons.
Do what now?
It won't let me reload my gun. It says I have no reloadable weapons. What's going on?
I can do it. Alright, you smack this thing and try to get its attention away from the young sir, Hideki.
But we are reloading the two action attack. That's the end of mine.
Gurn. This thing, you think you hear it snarl somewhat.
Okay. I'll try Alchemist Fire on this.
Alright, you crack an Alchemist Fire into this thing. It takes all of your splash damage and takes 5 of your fire damage and half of your persistent damage.
Okay, good to know. And I will draw lightning for next round.
Alright, Krillin. You can get out of your grab, but you're able to strike this thing. Your hands are free. But striking it would also free you, so since you're since you're a monk.
In that case, I will strike it to try and free myself.
Well, you could just attack it, like with just a regular attack, and then the act of attacking it, if you hit, would free you anyway.
Sure.
Since it doesn't have you like by the hands or anything.
Oh.
You do just that, and in striking it, you dislodge yourself from its grasp.
Okay, then I will
Oh, I'll put your stance. What stance did you have? The leaf forest?
Tangled forest. Does this dude have an attack of opportunity? Do we know that, or no?
We have not, I don't think, had a chance to test it.
Okay. I don't want to find out, so I'm gonna.
Vemgard ran away from one and didn't get attack of opportunity, so I think he does.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna back up to here.
This thing takes no.
Then I guess I'll wait. And I guess I'll try hitting it with a flurry of blows.
I missed. Did you get ungrabbed?
Oh shoot. Can you cancel this one, Mary? I forgot to add the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you succeed on your check?
But you would, I think you would need to be right here though, because he's exactly 10 feet away from you, right?
Okay,
so he's just out of your range. I mean, that's fine. Just stand right there. Yeah.
Okay. So I got a crit. Nice.
So are you're tripping it for the first one?
No, I did flurry of blows, just like normal attacks. 2 normal attacks. First one missed, second one crit.
Gotcha. Alright, so and that's a bludgeon, yes?
Yeah.
So you smack him silly, and if he was a sentient being, would be stunned by such a blow. However, he's unable to be stunned, but he's not unable to be killed. And your blow strikes him dead. And that's it for you, right?
Yeah, there's 3, yeah.
Alright. Drez.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to use one action to move right down here beside this one. And we are going to give him a little bit of the old razzle dazzle. Rendering him extra stabbable.
Indeed. Catch him off guard with Vemgard in his mouth as a mouth guard.
And I play the xylophone on his ribs.
An effective strategy, it turns out. And I believe he's able to be enfeebled.
And I would say let's enfeeble.
So you reduce him by 17 and debilitate him. Is it? Let's see what kind of. Yeah, because it's a physical thing. Indeed. Alright. Is that it for you?
That's all 3 for me.
Oops, I clicked the wrong effect. You're still immobilized. Don't get the wrong idea. Alright, Vemgard, what will you do, sir?
Alright.
Hideki down here is grabbed. Drez seems to have the situation at hand.
I am going to move one action, and then my next action is to do an athletic. No, do an unarmed attack on the bite. I can do that right where I'm hitting pretty much where Hideki is, trying to get him ungrappled.
Got you. I mean, yeah, if you hit, it would knock him loose.
Yeah, if I targeted.
You targeted yourself,
Yep.
but it's let's see. It's a hit.
Okay. And then my last action is to recharge my spell strike. That'll be the end of my turn.
And since he just hit it with a melee attack,
That's right.
Well, I don't see. Let's see. Hold on. Hit. I see your hit, but I don't see your damage, Vemgard.
Oh, I did not do it.
Wow, good thing Drez is backing you up. Alright,
I was just trying to get him out. That was all my whole thing. I wasn't even really caring about the damage.
alright, and then you inflict a further 18 damage. So, is that it for you, Vemgard? You're exhausted?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Well. Having been knocked loose of young Hideki, it turns to the more obvious threat and lashes out at you with a bite, Drez.
oh, of the 3 of us, I'm the more obvious threat.
That's right. Missing, the jaws continue to snap. Wait, that's the wrong button. and now he's really frustrated. You have had snapping jaws all around you, but successfully eluded. What we have the newly freed Hideki do? He has sword in hand.
I
Power
say
attack
power
that
attack.
shit.
Power attack. Here he goes. Non-map power attack. Ooh. Hits. Does 18 damage. You want him to just hit normally?
Actually, if he moves back, that would be great.
But since we've just started a new round and he just hit with a melee attack,
That is true.
lie still, bag of bones.
You come in with a devastating strike while this thing is off guard, and it falls silent once more. You guys don't hear any more rattling. It's overtaken once again by the sound of rushing water, and this encounter ends successfully once more. For felling these creatures, let's see here, you will receive 120 XP.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to quickly do a 10-minute heal. For Hideki and I.
Alright, 10 minutes slowly goes by. No creatures accost you at the moment.
I don't know if anyone else. Oh, Krillin needs some of that too. Get some of that.
So far, you have only made it into a small portion of this passage, and I don't think examined much of it at all. But no creatures seem to be emerging from the deep.
I resume moving about stealthily.
I will start walking down and then do a perception check right after the 2 dead crocodiles.
I'll move about stealthily as well.
Okay.
May as well do a perception check on the room to see if there's any things that stand out as well.
As you look about the tunnels here, you find 3 exits or entrances, depending on your perspective. A gate to the west here, a almost identical looking gate to the east here, in this kind of center passageway, and then a smaller passageway to the south east. It's kind of just to the south, but southeast.
I will ask the group which way they think we should go.
What's our goal down here?
We're looking for the necromancer. Or the source of those fucking
Somebody's
smoke
controlling those
monster
things.
things. Yeah. It all goes back to those incorporeal smoke monsters that we've followed back here.
These gates, are they like metal bars? Can we see through them?
No, you can't see through them. They are solid. You can make out the locking mechanism, as it were, and it looks like it's a little bit more sophisticated than an average lock, but 5 successful DC 30 checks would unlock it.
I'm back.
Get going, Chesty.
Why don't you get going? You pick them.
You really want me to mutilate that lock?
Is that all the doors, or just the one to the south that has the locks?
Looks like the gates had the lock.
I'll pick a gate and I'll go try it on.
I'll aid you.
Alright, let's go to this bottom one right here.
Which one are you going
Gates are in
to?
the center.
Ping which one you want us to try. Goodsy?
Say again. What did you say?
Logan, which one do you want us to try to unlock here?
Oh, sorry, this one right beside Gurn.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a perception check on that for any kind of traps or anything before we start picking at shit.
Good call.
You look over that gate and don't notice any traps at all. It is very utilitarian. It looks like part of the normal operating machinery around here. You notice that it is identical to the gate directly opposite it to the east.
I'll just say, Drez, do you want the honors of the first pick here?
Oh yeah, I can go ahead.
That roll of mine was for an aid.
You do not successfully engage the lock. You can roll them in the open, because if I think kind of the rule is this, right? If the DC is known, it's out in the open, but if it's unknown, it's secret. Because think about it: if you're doing a recall knowledge on a creature, if you know what the DC is, then now you know what that creature's, let's say, this or that stat is. Or if you stealth is the perfect one, because if you know what number stealth is, then now you know that creature's perception, which could lead to knowing some other kind of bullshit, right? So alright, so you successfully engage 2 of the locking mechanisms.
Red.
Alright, you successfully engage a 3rd locking mechanism.
Does that reset them all?
It does not. It just means he stuck his pick in there like a dumbass and didn't do anything. That one breaks your pick.
Right, and then take a step back. I'm like, all right, professional, get up here.
No, I'm good.
You turn and realize that Drez has left the chamber. Let's see, how many did you do? 1, 2, 3, 3. 3, right? So 3.
One remaining.
There's a 5, so 2.
I'll try one more time. And then I'll give up and go home. I just get frustrated and start stomping off.
Alright.
Fuck this, I don't even
Junior.
have a problem with this necromancer. Show us how it's done, Drez.
Drez can't hear you because Drez went upstairs.
Yeah, he's gone. He went upstairs. So, you could go find out where he went.
I went looking for him in the room to the southeast. I see a bunch of gears. I don't know what's going on down here.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, well, hold up. So this room, you are not able to just move freely in. As you open this door, you notice that this room is impossibly cramped with cogs and gears layered all on top of each other, creating a huge patchwork of just rotating wheels, things obscuring where you should go. So
It's a good thing Gurn is so small.
okay.
Yo.
So, moving through this room, you are only able to do so safely at half speed. However, you can attempt to move at full speed with that acrobatics check. You'll be nimbly leaping from gear to gear. However, if you fail, you do fall prone. If you critically fail, you fall prone and become caught in the gears, which in that case you become restrained, you take some amount of damage, and then you must succeed in an acrobatics or athletics check to get free.
If I was
So-
tired of being a shitty alchemist, can I just dive in?
So you fall prone and then stand back up.
Well, crit fail. Yeah, that's what's prone.
Well, as he's prone, I'll run and jump off his back and do that acrobatics check. Gotta be all cocky.
I hope you crit fail. Yeah.
I don't think I can. Only a 1 would crit fail me.
It's always when they show up.
True. So how far do I make it in there?
Well, so here the circumstances are now you can move at full speed. So
Again. $15, $20, $25, $30, $35.
well, so as you get to about here, you begin to hear a large moaning and creaking sound from right in front of you, and appearing out from the gears is a piece of a zombie. He has torn himself all asunder as he has climbed through these gears, but he has stopped you in your tracks. Let's see, you're just right here in front of him.
That'd be the 1 move action. Could I attempt to tumble through?
You want to attempt to tumble through?
Keep moving.
Well, we would have to get into initiative here at this point.
No, I just yell back at everybody that there's a half body of a fucking zombie popping out of the gears over here.
Yes, so you two initiate an encounter. And it causes the rest of these folks to have to do the same.
Zero.
Stealthing through there.
Well, should I not have used stealth? I guess not. Well, acrobatics then? I could re-roll mine, I guess.
What? It rolled acrobatics?
I had stealth as initiative. It should be acrobatics as initiative. 21, it's, yeah, the plus 19, so it'd be 2 less than what I got. Or else I could re-roll.
I think it's okay. So, as this encounter is set to begin, you suddenly are aware of a large amount of ripping and tearing all around you, and you slowly begin to realize the gravity of the situation as zombies, or at least parts of zombies, appear from all about this room. And as they all climb up, their various pieces of them cause them to rip off and take 23 damage each. And let's see here. Put you in also, even though you will be upstairs. So, the rest of these foes seemingly want to join this fray. Oh boy. Gurn. Time to throw a bomb.
So am I still prone, or did I stand back
No,
up
you stood
before?
back up. You stood right back up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get Hideki? Where's he at? He's back here. We'll say he was running up with y'all for sure.
So I gotta get 10 feet closer, or do I need to do that check again?
So the check is to move. You can move at half speed with no check. But if you want to move
Yeah, okay.
full speed, you just need to do a check. It's just like difficult terrain, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Does that check cost an action? Just curious.
Well, I mean, it does now that we're in this encounter, yes. Because it'd be, if you want to move full speed, you would have to do the check. Because you can move half speed with nothing. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, essentially it did before. It's just when we're not in an encounter, right? We're not really tallying the actions. Alright, so you flick at this one here, yes? Or both of these. This splash gets him.
Yeah, he gets the splash.
Alright. So it damages him fully, and he gets splashed. And what else you got? Is that one more?
Yeah.
Two more? You move?
Move, drag. I will double brew.
Alright. You bottle up some more sunshine. And it's Hideki. What will he do?
He's acrobatic. You should probably get in here.
Okay. Well, so I mean, I can let him do the check. and then call that his movement. Let's see. Alright, he moves swiftly through the gear room, and as soon as he gets in there, he chokes, and he's moving half speed. It's a 26. So, I mean, he can definitely get to the door, right? Do you want him to move further into this room? He can see 3 of them. He can see the one that Gurn just tried to hit.
I think you should just take a shot.
Quick draw his guns.
Yeah, and 1 shot, 1 kill would be on.
Yep. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong thing. He already had his gun. That's not right. How was I swinging his sword?
I think you were swinging the sword on that, the alligator thing.
Yeah, he should have still had it in his hand, but he didn't. I don't know. Well, regardless, we got it. And he shoots. Ooh.
Incredible aim, I guess.
Do what?
I'll be using incredible aim to make it a 2-action shot. I believe it adds a +2 to him. Unless you guys think you should move after this. I was failing the acrobatics, I wasn't sure.
Well, he failed the check, and that was 1, and then he just moved normal.
Well, that was an act. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a normal shot, one shot, 1 kill.
Alright, so he pops this thing for a tremendous amount of damage, and it does it catch fire? Is he persistent? Didn't add it. Let me add that to it. And yes, he fires an incredible shot in here. And sets this thing quite ablaze. TC 26. Oh, he's immune to it because he is a... I gotcha. He's immune to that fire damage. That's why I didn't add it to him. Alright. Yes, because he's a fire creature. Yes, like y'all realized before. Alright, so... Oof, what a hit. Saren, how do you follow that up? Do you accost the one in front of you or the one behind you that has been severely wounded?
Like he's just a half a person, or is he like a... Yeah.
He's like half a zombie, but he's functioning as a full-on zombo.
Well... Right off the bat, let's shoot this guy closest to me. And tumble through, that's just a thing that Drez has to make the flat-footed?
Everyone can use it, but yeah, it only makes them flat-footed if I do it.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I should mention, just for posterity again, so Hideki, well, and Gurn, both checked to move through this room outside of it, which I was given kind of as a grace, because if you fail that check inside of this room, there's, you know, you fall into the gears, so FYI.
Gotcha. And we're saying that I didn't use stealth in here, right? That's for initiative?
Right, well, that's, I mean, because you wouldn't have, because he saw you, he was right in front of you, right? So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. Surprise attack would have been nice, that's all. I just gotta use plain old one shot, one kill. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna use alchemical shot. Oh, use the... Yeah, where the fuck is it? And I'll use my frost vial lesser with it. So I'm just gonna stand and bang with this guy. And I will use my hero point.
All right.
That's better.
All right, you pop this thing at a point blank range, and you get a whole splatter of goodness right back in your face. This thing, you are suddenly aware, is of course a mindless creature.
Okay.
And is unable to be stunned.
That'll be 2 actions. So if I wanted to move now, I'd have to do another acrobatics check.
No, you only have to do acrobatics check if you want to move at full speed. Otherwise, you have to move at half speed. Difficult terrain.
Okay. Then I'll move. So 5. And 15, you round down, so that's half my movement. That's the end of my turn.
Krillin, how will you respond to this perhaps foolhardy move into this cramped, gear-filled room?
Okay, I'm back. If you didn't see my message. All right. Well, so what happened last turn? Oh, it's still the first turn.
It's
Okay.
still the first round. Yeah.
Okay. Are these exploding zombies? Probably yes.
I believe so.
They look the same as the other ones, so.
Okay. So what's our? Do we have a strategy here? Do you guys
I say kill them all.
kill them all? Okay.
Starship Troopers method.
I'm doing my part. Okay, I'll move here. Actually, I'll move here for my... No, yeah, I'll move here. Sorry. I'll move here for my first action. Then I'm going to go into Tangled Forest stance. I'll put that on myself. And then I'm going to do a flurry of blows on the one I'm currently targeting. Really? Okay, I'm gonna hero point that. I'm gonna hero point this whole thing.
How many hero points do you have?
I used 2, so this is my third one. So it looks like it's a hit and a miss.
Alright, you strike this thing for 14 damage.
And that's 3.
Drez from upstairs, what are you doing?
Can I hear what's going on downstairs?
You are unaware.
I am unaware.
Yes.
I like to think someone's yelled back.
I guess if I'm unaware, I'm sitting here waiting to hear the sounds of 5 people drowning.
Well, you would have heard my gunshot for sure.
Perhaps, although it is quite loud in here, and he went up, to the next level, so... Maybe not.
Tell you what, you set a DC and I'll roll a perception check to see if I heard that.
Okay, go ahead and roll one. You hear an indistinct sound that could or could not be a gunshot.
I figure if they had succeeded in drowning themselves, they wouldn't be firing guns. So I take a step down to the bottom of the stairs and stop there to listen.
All right. And that's it? That's what you do?
Yeah, I'll wait because I really shouldn't know yet if anything really is going on, I guess.
Okay. You timidly come down the stairs, anticipating the place to be flooded, but...
Now, is that what I said? Did I say timidly?
No, but you would, right? Because you think you're about to get flooded.
I mean, cautiously, but timidly?
Cautious and timid? Come
Give
on.
me some credit.
You confidently, but carefully, come down the stairs.
There we go. That works.
All right. These two schmoes act in concert in step. Let's see, their movement should be enough. Even at half, let's count. So, these guys shamble forward. Yes. With two of his movements towards you, Gurn. This one sees you trying to get away, and he uses two movements to shamble to you. And they both swing, but at different targets. Alright, so Saren, you are caught in the back by this thing, and as it hits you, parts of it start flying off, and you need to click that right there. You quickly realize if you don't scratch this out of your eyes, it's going to have a permanent effect, and you reach up and wipe away a sulfuric mixture of things off your eyes. Over here, this one strikes at you, Gurn. You jump out of the way, and it smashes its hand down on one of the gears, unsuccessful in its attempt to accost you. Vemgard, what will you do hearing all this commotion?
Alright, seeing this, I'm going to come in 5, 10, 15, 20, and then do the acrobatics, right, to get in here.
If you want to move at full speed, you have
Yeah.
to do acrobatics.
Alright, now you can move at full speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. Right here, and I am going to attack this one.
Alright, you land below down upon this creature. And he is especially weak to this and takes 20 damage.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, these next two creatures act in concert. 10-4 on that, Red Rider. And let's see. Oh yeah, so this one having got smacked in the head, steps forward at you, my friend Krillin, and 2 fists of fury come out at you. So the first fist catches you off guard, uncharacteristically, and does a paltry 11 damage, but you find that a splash of material has landed on your face. Click that fortitude save there, DC 22. You reach up quickly enough, and just as your companion, wipe it off your eyes before it has permanent effect. His companion steps right forward to you, Vemgard, and targets you. And also swings 2 fists of chemical fury just your way. The first a hit, the second critically missing as you jump out of the way and avoid all effects. However, just like your 2 companions, you find yourself needing to wipe a toxic substance from your eyes. You also succeed and don't suffer any permanent effects. The last pair of zombies now. This one steps forward just to you, and you experience deja vu as 2 more fists come at you, Vemgard. Quite the polar opposites. One catches you completely off guard. The other you see coming a mile away. However, you again find yourself needing to wipe this toxic substance from your face.
Oh, sweet.
You again successfully do so. Last but not least, this one that first accosted you, Saren, steps just over in your vicinity, and you get the same treatment. However, you were expecting such an assault and dance around on these gears successfully. At the top of the round and almost hour. Shall we pause there, gentlemen?
Yes.
A successful return.
Yes.
GG.
Oh, I would not say no to that. But Sunday, I may be late. That's Thanksgiving for us up here in Canada.
Oh, right. Another
What?
holiday. Perfect.
It's October.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't have it way in November like you guys.
Yeah, no, I'll
We
say
have the real Thanksgiving up here.
the real
Yeah, we have it
Thanksgiving.
during actual harvest.